If you're anything like me, and you enjoy the Halloween-y vibes of October, but aren't really the bravest when it comes to playing games on the scarier side, then these cozy game recommendations will be right up your alley, and keep you company this fall. Let's start with a game that really gives you a witchy, autumnal feeling. Reka is a beautiful exploration game that has you taking on the role of an apprentice to a legendary witch. You'll hone your skills, foraging and crafting, and roam moody, scenic environments to discover secrets about the legendary witch, Baba Yaga. Maybe you'll even discover something you wish you hadn't. I think the autumnal scenery combined with the witch life sim feeling of this game makes it absolutely perfect for this time of year. Bloomtown, A Different Story, is a narrative JRPG that combines turn-based combat, monster taming, and life sim elements in what seems like an ordinary 1960s suburb. However, Bloomtown is not as idyllic as it seems. Children are going missing, and nightmares are becoming reality in the form of demons you'll have to take on in combat. You'll play as Emily, and work with her group of friends to save their cozy town from these demons that live in the hearts of its residents. Night in the Woods has no shortage of relatable characters to encounter and become attached to. You'll be playing as college dropout Mai, who returns home to the rundown town of Possum Springs. She hopes to go back to her former life and reconnect with the friends she left behind. But things aren't quite the same as she remembers. Her friends have changed, strange things are happening all over her small town, and Mai is beginning to experience unsettling dreams. Explore Possum Springs and uncover the truth behind these strange events. Cozy Grove is a game that you can play year-round, but it feels especially comfy to play when the weather is making you want to huddle up by a campfire. Cozy Grove is a game about camping on a haunted island. A haunted island full of cute bears, that is. As a spirit scout, you'll forage, fish, discover lost items, and help the island's bears in a number of different ways to ease their burdens. And if you didn't know, Cozy Grove now has a sequel, available on Android and iOS, Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. This new entry features new bears and new stories to tell, with the familiar format of the first game. And this month, you can find cute Halloween-themed items in the game too. Neva is a brand new game that just released on all platforms, and it was created by the same team that worked on Gris, a very beautiful and emotional gaming experience. In Neva, you'll follow the story of a young woman and the special bond she shares with her wolf. You'll set out on an adventure through a rapidly dying world, immersed in stunning backgrounds and captivating music. Neva features some combat, but if that's not for you, the game also has an option for a casual mode that will let you enjoy the story without having to spend too much time swinging a sword. I've been super excited for this release, so I'm really glad that it's finally here. If you've been on my channel before, you'll know how obsessed I am with Tiny Glade. This is a relaxed building game with no rules, no points, and no objectives. No matter what you choose to build, whether it's a cozy little neighborhood or a giant palace, Tiny Glade will ensure that your build looks incredible, thanks to the way that the environment adapts to your design choices. The satisfying sounds and minimal music will scratch your brain in just the right way as you build your masterpieces. This next game feels like Stardew, except you're inheriting a restaurant rather than a farm. In Chef RPG, you begin your culinary adventure in the beautiful pixelated world of White Ash Harbor. Manage your restaurants while you forage and hunt for ingredients and befriend the locals. Your menus and the kind of restaurant you'd like to run are totally up to you, as well as the waiters and chefs you hire, in order to run things the way you'd like. One thing I found really interesting about Chef RPG is that you can choose what season you'd like to start in, and each one has different types of ingredients and resources available. This means you can pick based on the current time of year or based on your own preference. Chef RPG has a lot of options to make the experience truly your own, so consider giving it a try. If you're looking for a game with adorable art and a cozy vibe that you can start and finish in one afternoon, I can't recommend Mailtime enough. In Mailtime, you take on the role of a mail scout on your first assignment. You've been tasked with delivering letters to critters all over Grumblewood Grove, a cottagecore lover's dream town. Deliver letters, collect trinkets, and enjoy the charming characters. My personal favorite is Socks. The character customization, NPCs, and the colorful setting are just perfect for unwinding with. Next up is Potion Permit, a life sim where you'll play as the local chemist in charge of healing the town. With the help of your tools, a cauldron to make your potions in, and your loyal dog by your side, you'll diagnose symptoms, gather ingredients for potions, and cure all sorts of sicknesses. The townsfolk will be a little skeptical of you at first, considering you're a total stranger, but as you take care of them, they'll become more comfortable with the idea of hanging out with you, and maybe even romancing you. If you've already given Potion Permit a try, or you want an even cozier version of it, then Little Witch in the Woods is the perfect game to start with. This charming game tells the story of Ellie, a chatty and excitable witch in training. You'll have to study and learn how to interact with the adorable critters you come across, in order to get materials for your potions. Little Witch is currently in early access, and gets content updates every 3 months or so, including a fishing update, an update that added cats to the game, and a new area for Ellie to explore called Cloud Valley. Another favorite of mine is Bear and Breakfast. This game is exactly what you would imagine. You play as an adorable, hard-working bear called Hank, trying to run his very own B&B in the woods. You'll have to decorate your B&B, build certain facilities for visiting tourists, and help to meet their needs. As your business expands all over the forest, so does the overarching mystery. Chat with the characters you come across and help them with their quests, and you'll uncover a deeper plot than you may have imagined taking place in these woods. I hope you've enjoyed these October recommendations, whether you're trying to avoid jump scares or you just feel like trying something comfy. Have you played any of these games before? And are there any you're looking forward to? Please let me know your thoughts below, and until next time, take care.